Show us your Spanx.
No, I'm the madam.
Am I going to be looking at your vagina all night?
That's the point. I'm just kidding.
She's ready to mingle.
Did you make out with multiple men in Newport?
Yes.
She said yes. OMG, she's being dubbed the kissing bandit of the Real Housewives of Orange County, and judging by that clip, the new nickname is pretty accurate. Season 19 premieres tomorrow night, and we can't wait for every shade-throwing, vagina-flashing moment. Please welcome the icon who's giving us all these moments, Shannon Beador. Welcome back to E! News.
Thank you for having me.
It is so good to see you. Okay, the kissing bandit.
Well, I'm a believer in neck up. I'm not going to sleep around.
Okay.
I have a moral compass.
Okay.
So neck up, though, that's just fun.
Whatever. When in Amsterdam.
By the way, that vaginal picture,
yeah.
I had Spanx on, which looked like a bathing suit.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So they blurred it out just for...
Well, just to make fun. I was actually trying to be silly. But there's always a Spanx on at all times.
At all times.
Yes.
I love it. All right. I want to backtrack just a second. Viewers were really rooting for you and Earl the Pearl on Love Hotel. What went on after the cameras went down, and what happened with Earl the Pearl?
Well, you know what? We had some red flags, but he is very different than anyone I've dated before, and he continually coined himself a simple man. And so I thought, well, maybe this not-so-simple girl needs a simple man that lives in a town. So
lives in a town?
No, but we even talked about, should I come and stay for a few weeks? With Archie, we spoke every day, and I did go to visit him, and he came to Orange County, but it didn't work out, And that it's sad that it didn't, but, what people say, your picker's off, Shannon, but what is different is that when I realized that it wasn't going as it should, I was able to walk away and not look back. That's progress for me.
Well, congratulations. She's growing. You're really figuring it out, Shannon.
61, yeah.
All right, well, we have a sneak peek at tomorrow night's premiere where you share where things stand with you and he who will not be named, John Jansen and Alexis. Take a look.
If I look back to where I was a year ago, I am a completely different person.
I think what the issue is here is that I have your ex-boyfriend.
I don't think about John Jansen at all. I did settle the lawsuit because it was important for me to not have any ties to him anymore. So we settled on $60,000. So enjoy that wedding that I'm paying for. Maybe just the flower. Maybe just the flower.
Just the flowers?
Yes, or part of the food budget.
Well, I don't know. So rumors are they're having an unconventional wedding. Who in the cast do you think will get invited?
I'm certain that Tamra will be there, but I do know that Jen Pedranti was disinvited. She said, you haven't really been that close of a friend, so we're no longer going to include you in our ceremony.
Oh, so now we're making it smaller.
Well, I think they have more people that they want to invite. I don't know. You know what? I don't know. Have a great day.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Wish you well. The biggest question mark I think a lot of fans have is how are you and Tamra getting along this season? Because it was pretty bad last year.
Right. So something that happened a lot last year is the cast members would come up to me and say, there's so much tension between you and Alexis and you and Tamra that it really makes it hard on us. It puts us in an uncomfortable place. So after Tamra and I kind of hugged and, things were a little bit okay, it was important for me, and I think for everyone, that we get to a place where we can at least be in the same room together and even potentially laugh. It doesn't mean that, as horrible as it may sound, it doesn't mean I'm dying to rush back into this very close friendship, because what I've been focusing on is making the healthiest choices that I can, and I believe that friendship wasn't very healthy.
Okay. Speaking of, there was news breaking that you had been pulled over for a citation while you were driving, and a lot of people, the headlines went crazy saying, oh, it's another DUI. I want you to clear it up, because that's not what it was. No. I was driving home before the no-touch law came into effect, driving home from an interview confessional for RHOC, and I was at a stoplight, red light, and my phone buzzed, and I have a new puppy, so I wanted to see if it was... I picked up my phone, saw it was a spam text, and I set it down. And a police officer saw it. And it's a $20 ticket, and I paid it. And I do agree with the no-touch law, but it hadn't been in effect, and no touch. It's crazy that it now gets turned into every time.
Right. And you know what? Okay.
It is what it is. All right. After your accident, I feel like a lot of people, especially the cast and the fans, they're really hard on you. They're like, if you drank, they were questioning it. And if you didn't, then they were questioning it. How, going into last season and going into this season, how are they different?
Well, to be honest with you, they're the same, because I have openly admitted that there were dark periods in my life where I would cope with alcohol, and I don't do that anymore. So I don't want to be a person to say, oh, I'm not going to drink and ever hide anything. I want to be completely open about it. So I'm very well aware of my relationship with alcohol. And you don't see me, watch this season, watch last season. I don't get out of hand, and I'm not going to. And if I ever find myself getting to that place, then I'll figure it out. Yeah.
All right. One last thing. You're going for love. Who are you looking for?
Like qualities?
Yeah.
Okay, number one.
Look at the camera. Tell the camera.
Let's communicate. We need to be able to talk about things that might be difficult, because we can just take care of them. Kind heart. Is that asking for much?
And tall. All right. Shannon!
Smart!
She said smart. I said tall. Thank you so much for being here. Season 19 of The Real Housewives of Orange County premieres tomorrow night on Bravo and streams the next day on Peacock.